Alright, so got this game called Off. It seems pretty interesting, so I just got it. Hopefully this is interesting, since I saw somebody compare the batter from this game to Mori, so maybe the games are similar. Caution is possible as certain scenes of this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public, or maybe not. Alright. My Roblox username, of course. Never mind. Yeah. I'm a guy. I'm pretty sure, yeah. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. Batter is on a mission. Be sure that's accomplished. We'll let you both out in Zone 0. For more information, find the one called the Judge. Nice. I'm pretty sure the trailer did say this was like a remake of like a RPG. That's cool. To move my body, use the arrow keys. Interact with the environment, use Z. I'm fast. I can't move diagonally. Damn. Alright, here's Zone 0. There can be no living beings in Zone 0. I deduce, therefore, that you're a figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge. We have to look for you. And I am aching to know your name, my dear illusory interlocutor. I am the Batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure. I'm not addressing the body, only the soul that harbors. What's your name, controller? His name is Trio. He can't talk to us. However, he can see and hear everything. Although to me you're nothing more than an imaginary specter, I must say that I'm delighted to make your acquaintance as well, my dear Trio. I believe we need your help. Many people require my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. That's true. Me included. We drove ourselves against the legs and purr in the most insistent manner. They adored that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. See, but what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There's no objective more laudable. Therefore, I agree to serve as your guide through this place, if I may be of any assistance. Thanks. Nice. Did it just fly up? Possible to get around this also. Yeah, actually did fly up. Wow. Love taking it. What is this? Oh. Judge. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible. Tangible? I never really knew how to pronounce it. For phantasmagorical being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? Yes, I am, actually. I think so. So I was mistaken from the first. They did not even interrupt my fanciful... I give up. I must say, this is really quite strange. First... Why is my stepdad just barging into my room? What does he want from me? Alright, anyways. You're the first living being I have ever met in this place. I had concluded, therefore, that Zone 0 was empty. It's all too obvious that I was mistaken. Now then, there are other zones in those territories. You may find yourself subject to the violent intentions of certain hostile individuals. Your sacred mission may lead you to those places. Would you like me to acquaint you with our violent confrontation? Combat tutorial? Yeah. This is the battle screen. As you can see, you'll find yourself placed on the right side of the screen. See that. Meanwhile, your opponent, in this case your humble servant, will be placed on the left, positioned appropriately for single combat. As battle begins, you will be given your first choice. You must decide between attack, defend, competence, and objects. Naturally, attack allows you to engage your opponent in the classical manner. Now, it is time to put theory into practice. Choose the word attack from the menu undulating before you, and this sets my form to slay me with your bat. That's kind of mean, honestly. Excellent, my dear sportive companion. Remember that the impact of your soul is determined by the level of both the batter and his opponent. Your iron volition may result in the occasional critical strike. This will cause the teeth to fly in heaps, I'm sure. When you're ready, strike again. Alright. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to slightly avoid the offensive moves you exchange. Just as it is their goal to purify these specters, they wish to eliminate you. You may guard against such feeble attempts. Choose defend and protect yourself from my dastardly blows. Alright. Ow. 6-7 health! Defend. Now, once more, if you'd be so kind to prove your mastery of defense. Ooh. Even the best sportsmen, I believe, are subject to the callous vicissitudes of the playing field. Do not fret. You can recover from these grievous injuries. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects grants you access to the inventory you're carrying. Let's attempt to utilize an object. Take this luck ticket and graciously use on the batters. Here's the batters. Wow, luck tickets this year. Impeccable. The mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there is one more thing we have not yet addressed. Speaking, of course, of your competences. Speaking generally, there are special moves that trigger surprising effects. For example, competence might trigger an unusually powerful attack, or induce a resurgence of health points. In any case, you must remember that using a competence will incur some degree of competence cost. So I suggest you build these skills with with competence. Costs exhausted, you will find heavy assaults impossible to carry out. And if by some mischance you cross swords a bit more than with the opponent before recovering it, victory will be uncertain at best. Now then, let us try one. Choose competence and then run with courage. A special skill calibrated to brutalize your enemies. Alright. Yeah. Competence. Here we go. This. Now, you master not only this competence, but the very art of combat. You must remember that there is a cost to showing your steely resolve in this way. The sacred mission will depend on your mastery of these abilities. The confrontation ends, theoretically, with the health points of you and your conference, or those of your opponents, fall to zero. You take care of your health if you are hoping to pursue a career of purification. Oh. There goes the judge. Are you ready to dispose of all the impure obstacles standing between you and the success of your luminous mission? Provided that your intelligence is as advanced as your undeniable capacity for raining bat blows upon an instant cat. At all events, your training has not yet reached its end. Please do follow me if you would like my guidance a little longer. Why does it keep flying? Whatever. Oops. Hello. Ah, yes, passing through here will require careful operation of your cerebral apparatus. You know, the one bathing limply new languid cranium. I believe that these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbols you see before you on the ball. I see. Nice. Hi. Is there a problem, Charlie, here? I cannot do everything for you. I'm not your father after all. But if I might offer a suggestion, perhaps you could try to activate some of these floating blocks more than once, if it proves necessary. Now, solve this intriguing obstacle for me post-haste. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. Alright. So it says activate something more than once, right? There's 2 tubes. So, there we go. Oh. Oops. I didn't mean to do that, but it worked. I hate using arrow key, because my right key, for some reason, I think is broken. Because whenever I hold it for a bit too long, this happens. I let go. There's like 1 or 2 extra seconds of movement. And like I wasn't even holding down. So I might be slow sometimes, which I am always slow, but that's for the point. Okay, what? Wait. Yeah. Then, alright. I don't understand how that works, but, you know. A half hour after all our exertions, the eagerly awaited recompense arrives upon the scene. Wow. That's what we came all this way for? Yeah. There was a box, so try doing this. Nope. Ah. Ow. Yeah. You know, this is probably gonna take a long time. Alright, finally did it. Finally. Crunch, nom nom, crunch. Now feast your eyes upon an accessory that will prove especially useful on your purifying quest. My enlightened student, its poor friend, is a cube floating in the air, as you have no doubt noticed. Nevertheless, you'll be able to distinguish it from its fellows. A tasteless contrast forced upon your gaze by its clashing colors, which defy any sensible theory of the visual arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for in spite of its questionable appearance, the striped cube possesses an undeniable utility. In addition to restoring your health and competence points in their entirety, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. Now, I invite you to try it for yourself in order to discover regions more populous than this deserted place. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly toward the zones ahead without hesitation. The only enemy is the fear that will grip you. Okay. Do not worry. I too travel widely across the zones of this world. I'm certain we will meet again. Yes, by the by, take this. This curiously named item is the key that will grant you entry to Zone 1. Have I explained that you can at any moment examine yourself in your inventory by pressing C. The leading card has been found. Nice. Well, access to Zone 1. There we go. Analyze enemies' characteristics. Damage. Store HP. Alright. Wait. There we go. But, nah. Alright. Here we go. Yes. Did the hardest part. Enter Zone 1. Yeah. Let me go to Zone 1. There we go. There we go. Green place. Okay. Ah, yes. There we go. Like this. Tramway 1 is a very convenient way to travel between all the different regions in Zone 1. Alrighty. Damien. Zone 1. Nice. Finally here. After 50 hours, trust me. Hello there. Tramway 2 hasn't run for a very long time. Alright. Probably bad, honestly. It's another guy. Looks like a batter. Is that Meyer? A visitor. Welcome to the smoke mines. May I ask who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the batter. I come to exterminate the impure spirits. Batter? The impure spirits. Are you some sort of prophet? Maybe a man of faith? Yeah, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Trio. I don't know him. Must be part of senior management. In any case, that's good. That means... In any case, that's good. That means they approved our requests. Come with me. I'll split your assignment. Alright. We are here in the smoke mines of Damien, in the south of zone number 1. Whoa. Here, we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. Interesting. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to the other zones. I wonder if the smoke's bad. Always. The rest of it flows freely and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Nice. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. There you are. And so, well, how do I put this? Where are the impure spirits? Oh, yes. There you go. There are many specters in the mines, and they're getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be better if you didn't go there, because the regulations forbid visitors from accessing the smoke mines. So, here's what we're going to do. There's an annex in the mines that nobody ever visits, but a miner went in there some time ago. Said he saw something strange, nothing like the usual. So, I thought maybe that's the leader of the specters. So, there you are. If you accept, you go into the annex and kill the leader of the specters, then the specters will disappear and we can do our jobs again. There we go. Do you have any questions? No. Ah. Great, impeccable. Someone was right down there. And I'll wait for you here. I want to break into this guy's home. Soon I'll be promoted. I could use your ratings in Alma. I can't wait for that day to arrive. I want to steal a ticket. I'll now go into the mines. Oh, it's the judge. Well, who we have here? Is that not Trio and his charming jumping Jack, the batter? Are you the leader of the specters? No, certainly not. I'm only passing through, not like the smoke which is extracted from this pail in this hot place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. Oh. Tell the truth, I'm perplexed. I believe this is one of those peculiar things which is called a spiritual add-on. I have tried to appropriate it myself, but the operation has failed repeatedly. But I'm thinking, perhaps you, who are not of the physical order of things, could succeed in binding this spiritual entity as your own. Alright, let's see. Hold on, Alpha. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well then, since it has chosen to accompany you, I can only advise you to make the best possible use of it. Okay. Leader of the inspectors in here. I fear I must respond with my sincerest apologies. In the negative. Save for this add-on. I have not crossed paths with the single moving soul. Alright. Let me see. What does this do? Alright. So it seems like a character, basically. That's nice. Ah, you've turned. So have you killed the weird inspectors? No, it wasn't there. Oh, really? Goddamn. Oh gosh, well, then, I guess I'll just have to let you enter the main board just in that case. But, the regulations prohibit it. Alright, I suppose this would be an extraordinary case as defined in paragraph 5. So, good. But the primary mines on the right. There. Alright. There are phantoms down there. They keep us from doing our job properly. But this is my break time anyway. What are you doing here? Are you one of those mine inspectors? Yes, I am. Okay. So, you've come to eliminate the inspectors. This is good news. You can be bees. The lamps don't always work in the farthest corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. Because there are phantoms in all the tunnels. Be careful, sir. Besides, who let you in here? The regulations only prohibit survivors from outside. I'm actually the batter, so I'm not just a normal. Yeah. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I'm the voice of forgiveness. Come to eliminate your wretched forms. Oh gosh. Prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment. Oh gosh. Bro, what am I supposed to do? That's all this. Yeah, let me tap that. Nice. Damn. Damn. Nice. There we go. And then, yeah. Nice. 400 XP and 80 CR. Whatever that means. This add-on is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. Ah. So yellow blocks just heal me, while red blocks heal me and send me to the nothingness. It's cool. There you go. 2 pieces of Belial's knee have been found. What is that? Cures all negative statuses. Nice. Let's keep exploring. Oh. Oh, I can flee. That one. There we go. There goes all those enemies. Hello there. Ah, I'm working. I'm being productive. Me too, twin. Trust me. I'm definitely being, useful. Wish I came from here. Joker. Five's a character. Ah. There we go. Done it. I need to keep exploring that. What is this? Ah, outside. Hello there. What? Did you come from the smoke mines? Yes. But it's full of specters in there. Yes. Are you a specter? No. Who are you? Were you sent here by the Queen? Or by Didon? No. But, but, you still know how to fight the specters. You can destroy them? Yes. Oh, that would be great. There are, specters in big barns. Yes. Alright, let's see. This again. You're here at the metal farmsteads of Pencil on the east side of Zone 1. How? Our job is to cut livestock in two and extract the metallic rocks from inside the carcasses. Interesting. Alright. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked to create objects. Awesome. Some of it is loaded into crates and sent to the other zones. Also, so that they can have objects in the ground too, I guess. It's like, why do livestock have, like, crystals in them and stuff? It's an essential element, the first of the four elements. There's four elements. You got the crystals and the smoke. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, and they would sink and drown. And so, there are specters in the big barns. I must purify the mines first. Yes, but the barns aren't that big, you know. It would be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's inspector is going to arrive at any moment. So please, could you please do the barns first? Alright. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Barns are over there, to the right. They aren't big at all. You'll see. They'll all be done super quickly. Alright, let's see. There we go. 5 specters remain. We shall kill these specters. It's a big guy. Oops. There. Oh gosh. Okay. Competence. Here we go. Boom. I just wasted that, but whatever. Then we just... Nice. Killed that. Ooh, Alpha is level 2. 4 more. Let's see. Another. Fast Vector is hasty this time. Oh, that's all? Alright, that was fast. Yay. Shoot. Slow down the batter. Seems. That's not good. There we go. Two more. Yes. We already messed it up. There we go. Alright. Again. Another hasty spectre. Just smoke lead to metal. Alright, so it's metal. 92. Okay. Oh, not that. Cows. Why is there so many? I should get rid of these first. Oh my. Well, why does it keep attacking batter with this debuff? Again? Mushroom. Ah. No. Ah, gosh. Alpha's somewhat close to dying. Okay. Ah, shoot. Dang. Yes, yeah. Nice. Batter's level 3. Bar has been purified. So now that's that done. Ah, the inspector. I am really canning your shit. No, yes. How long has he been in there? I don't know. No, you don't know anything, do you? Could have guessed. He eliminate the specters. What makes him think he can wipe out those stupid ghosts? He thinks he's better than you, better than the queen. No, I don't think that. Shut it. I didn't ask what you thought. You think you're smarter than the rest, but you're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. You also erase that prig. You think you won't? Of course not. Nobody but an officer of the Queen could fight these ghosts. If all of you who just listen to me more often, you wouldn't keep stepping in it. But then who's going to destroy them? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to solve your own problems. No. Please, leave me now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. Please don't. Bye. Get out of my sight. No, if you want to keep your place here, you better get the hell out of my way right this instant. Seems mean. Hello. Hi there. Alright. I think this is a good place to leave, so I leave now. I just don't know what to do for an outro.